Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. New information tonight on the investigation into whoever destroyed thousands of dollars worth of artwork in Old Town Pocatello in what police think was just a deliberate act. Local News 8's Caitlin Lukitas live where it all happened early Tuesday morning. Caitlin, even though arrest hasn't been made yet, we understand the suspect made a few careless mistakes that have helped police find him. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, you know, Carol, you just can't make this stuff up. But before we get to that, I want to show you guys the damage that was done here. In fact, take a look at this. I just kind of showed you this briefly a little earlier. Now, a lot of this has been cleaned up, but this right here used to just be one piece of art. And take a look here. This piece of metal here, boom, just snapped right in half. In fact, I'm still finding pieces of, oh, here we go, right here. Still finding pieces of styrofoam just scattered around the area over here. Now, also really important to note, you can actually still see the tire marks on the grass here. Now, this is important because it actually led police right over here where they found not only the suspect's bumper, but his license plate still laying here as well. However, that wasn't the only mistake he made.
I'm not quite sure why this piece has been so attractive for, you know, someone to hit.
If you're Stephanie Pelagi, it's enough to make your head spin.
Kind of just missed this.
The same piece.
Yeah.
Hit by a car.
So you can actually still see the tire tracks.
Not once, but twice in 2 years.
What a shame.
In what police told Old Town Director Stephanie Pelagi could be intentional.
This piece, for some reason, has been, you know, the victim of vandalism twice now, and we're not sure why. Of course, that's part of the investigation. But it won't hinder us, of course.
She says there's still no evidence tying the same suspect to the first incident, but this time he was caught. First, he left the license plate of the car he was driving still at the scene. Next, the whole thing was caught on Pelagi's security footage. And third, police brought back a piece of that artwork that was still stuck in his windshield.
I mean, this was designed for wear and tear in an outdoor environment. Definitely not designed to be hit by a vehicle.
Pelagi says the artwork is going back up.
This won't stop that development at all.
Can't release the suspect's name quite yet, but I was able to take a look at some of the security footage earlier today that showed this whole thing happening. And in that footage, you could actually see the suspect's car driving along Main Street here, but in the opposite direction of where you see that police car driving. So it was actually going against the grain there, and then it turned into this parking lot here, right where I'm standing, came right past me over here, and then that's where you could start seeing the tire marks over there, and then it just swerved in, mowed over the artwork here, and then barely missed that planter, the trees, and the light post before it sped away. Live in Pocatello, Caitlin Lukitas. Carol?
Crazy. All right. Thanks, Caitlin. If you'd like to read more about this developing story, we will have more on our website, localnews8.com.